All right. Here we go. Looking fresh, yeah. It's springtime. I got my safari outfit on right now. How's IronMON gonna prank me today? Alright. Just another day. Just another day in Kanto, man. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's do it. It's that time again. Good afternoon. Breaking a bone sucks, never do it. I hope to be that way my entire life. I've never broken a bone. Does not sound like a good time. Gamers, we are 7 days away. 7 days away. Oof. That's an oof. I'll start calling these oofs. Jeez, Louise, how'd you do that? Snowboarding? You know, every person that I talk to that snowboards, every single one of them, dude, I feel like finds a way to, like, hurt themselves. Every single one, dude. One of our viewers, Jay Gaugus, just broke an arm and is going to be like rehabbing for a year because of snow or skiing. I just, no thank you. I live in a place that snowboarding is, you know, probably pretty popular. You couldn't get me to do it. Yeah, he broke it. He broke it skiing or snow. I think it was skiing. Yeah, I think it. Jay doesn't give snowboarding vibes to me. I would not recommend just never going out, because there are other injuries you'll get from just not being active. But I definitely would not. It would take a lot to get me to go skiing, snowboarding. Hey, Kojiro, thanks for the 14. Djibouti, I want you to know something. This is very important. It was 1 in the morning, and I almost booted up the stream to look at stats and go over things. I ended up doing it off stream because I didn't want to like mess people's streaks up. I was gonna do it on the alt, but I couldn't find my login for Pie Place Poker. But I was this close. I'm slowly putting a list together, and then I'm gonna throw the list away once we find out mega abilities. All I know is Aerodactyl has me interested. Also, was Mega Pincer like a big deal? I really liked Pincer when I was looking at him. You need reasons to smell like snow? Yeah, I don't. Those are not reasons for me. This is a decent one. Pincer. Okay, good. Ugh, how are you faster, dude? Jeez, that's important. We need a para. Nope. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I've been looking, dude. Pincer is going to do well. Like, if he's not meta, that's perfect. I know you've said it before, Djibouti, but I think the great thing about megas is there's going to be so many megas that, yes, there's going to be the meta ones, but there's still really good megas that exist that just don't get used because there's just like a better version of it, right? I've been looking for like special defense tanky-ish mons that have really good attack to deal with things like Gengar and Blastoise. Dude, holy frick, man. I spent a long time trying to like game plan something for Mega Blastoise. There's a couple of things, but I think one of my options might be probably meta. Based on when we find out the Mega ability on Chestnut, if Chestnut has a really good Mega ability, I think that thing's gonna probably be meta, so I'm not really like going too hard on that. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if what it was gonna be carrying. Cause like, right, is it gonna carry, it's probably gonna carry Surf, it's gonna carry Aura Sphere since it has its ability. And I thought maybe Dragon Sphere or Dragon Pulse as well.
Almost a year.
But I guess it probably puts Ice Beam in one of those. Why would it carry Water Pulse? Doesn't it get less power from it? Or is it just because of the confusion chance? Rodriguez, because it's like Water Pulse is 60, then it goes to 90 from the ability. Is Surf 90 power? thought it was 95. Okay. Oh, I can't take that. Well, I'm just gonna move on to the next seed because the other one was a bug, and I want to reload the seed up just to like die again. Whoopsies, my bad. My bad. It's 90 in newer gens. Okay, so it is gonna just run on water pulse. So it's like water pulse, probably aura sphere. If it gets shell smash, it's gonna take that, and then it's either ice beam or what? Dragon pulse. Those are the two. But yeah, dude, Mega Blastoise might be a problem, dude. Hope stream goes well. Yo, congratulations, dude. That's a huge good luck on being a dad, man. Congrats. What the frick is this? In actual formats? But yeah, I want to see. Everyone's like speculating we're gonna get info tomorrow, but I don't know if we're gonna actually get mega info tomorrow, man. Orange sauce, thanks to the 96. Did I set a mega? I said mega. Mega ability info. And a button up. Sometimes I like to wear like short sleeves that are like the Costco guy would probably be like, I'm like dressed up for a formal wear or something in this shirt, but it's really just like super casual. But it's nice, you know? So I don't look like a complete slob on stream. A popped collar. Yeah, that's what people were saying. Like, I don't think we're gonna know until the day of. Which is a little annoying. But it is... Rip Dexter, dude. Because I'm trying to get, like, content figured out. And I'm definitely going to plan for the ones that exist already. But we don't know movesets, and so it's hard to fully... I mean, there's a bunch of mons that I think are going to get in that haven't even been shown yet. The coughing guy, which is literally an Evo off of the other one, probably gets in. He was an interesting choice I was looking at. I remember him in... he'd once in a blue moon pop up in Gen 8 when I did stuff. And he's really, really tanky, dude. And there's so many mega abilities that are based around contact. So... move learning and items. I mean, we don't know a lot of things right now. There's no information. Costco formal is a good way of putting it, yes. Oh. Let's not have the moves. The moment the info gets out, everyone's gonna be posting YouTube videos about it because freaking everybody's posting YouTube videos about it already, dude. There's so many videos out there from people that are trying to get a head start without having any information. Like I'm recording stuff right now too, but I'm not gonna post anything till the game comes out. And it's basically all speculation. I will say it was funny seeing a lot of the people who were like hating on the game now, realizing it's going to be good, and immediately backtracking, being like, we were wrong. Yeah, you were wrong. You reacted to get clicks, dude. Also, there is Abiotic tonight, not an April Fool's joke. It is happening tonight, 9 p.m. Sussy. I mean it. No lies. But I do have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
So you finally decided to sub? A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire.
All right. Oh. I'm back. Sorry. Had to call my dad too. It's his birthday today. Oh, had I get a quick call in. Even the people seeing it. Dude, okay, again, this is one of those situations where because I know what we're talking about. You are getting fed stuff from the algorithm telling you that the people that didn't see it, or the people that saw it didn't like it as well. I'm sure, like, I knew this was going to happen with the sequel, dude. No matter how good it was or whatever, people were going to be like, meh. It's just a Mario movie, man. When does the release? Comes out today. I almost went and saw it last night. I almost was like, hey, I got nothing else going on, but then I decided not to. You know what? Go wait 2 weeks. I don't know when I'm going to get around to seeing it, but I have the lowest of expectations, and I just want to feel like a kid for an hour and a half, and that's it, man. Doesn't need to have an insane plot.
Just subscribe.
Giga, thanks for the 130. Appreciate you.
Honestly think that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
Idea to release it on April 1st? I don't know. I don't know how marketing works with April 1st. I just don't really go to the movie theater in general, to be quite honest. I am trying to think of the last time I went and saw a movie in theaters. Might have been the newest Jurassic Park, which was awful. Movie is bad. That's a movie that I expect to be a little bit better. Yeah. It makes my list and I get tricked every time, man. I like the Jurassic Park movies, but they're all, like, the last one was so predictable and frustrating. I've heard Project Hail Mary is very good. Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. Lord of the Rings. See, that would have been fun. See, I'm not the type of person. Here's the thing for me. If I'm going to a movie, I want to go with somebody. I typically don't go to a movie by myself. So, it's not really like a, you know, it's just like I want to actually be like able to talk about the movie with another person, you know, before and after the movie, so I have like something to discuss. Alright, what are we getting here? I'm gonna go see if the Starmie is around. Heard it was good, but I also think it's like 3+ hours. See, that's how I felt about Dune. I went and saw Dune, the second movie, and that was a movie that I absolutely was like, again, had I gone by myself, I absolutely would have fallen asleep. there's something I really want to watch, I'll go do it. But like I said, the Mario movie will probably be a solo expedition. But I don't know when I'm gonna get around to seeing it. It needs to be seen with a big screen. Yeah. I feel like Dune is one of those movies where... Whoa! No way! Bruh. Okay, we want sketch. That's annoying. Okay, well... I gotta go heal. We definitely want sketch. Holy crap, dude. But I don't want it to be wasted on a move I don't know its stats on. Who loves going to movies by yourself? Again, I don't mind it, but I definitely, like, I went on a kick of going to see a ton of movies when I was in a relationship, and it was really, really fun. Like, to go to a movie with somebody else. That was one of the things that we did a lot, was gonna go see a movie. And a lot of times, especially, you can go to a movie theater and there's not a lot of people there, so it's just a lot more fun. You can kick back, relax, you can talk a little bit, because there's not really people in the movie theater. It's kind of just fun to sit in a huge empty movie screen and talk about a movie while you're watching it. So I did a lot of that. And since then, I just haven't been able to go to many movies. Okay, so we definitely want this Starmie. What was added for Super Kaizo? The main thing for Super is that you have to swap to a different Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Okay, so we're not gonna throw a move out until I see... We do have a timer ball, okay. That's a good move. This is a good Mon. Okay, now we can do damage. Oh, huge crit. That's fine. That's fine. It's guaranteed catch. All right. Now the real scouting begins, dude. So yeah, you have to, like, you get them on, you get it basically to the mid game. And then you immediately have to, like, start from scratch. So you basically have to get 2 insane Mons in a run. Whoa! Oh my gosh! 5 stars, baby. We'll probably lose a star when we sketch. This is like, okay. This is a 5-star Mon, don't get me wrong. Because the sketch boosts it a lot. But I have no idea what I want to give this thing to sketch with, though. 39 HP makes up for a lot of the lower end of the defense side. I don't love the 9 defense, but I don't know if I want a psychic move. I'll be honest with you. This has got Water Spout written over it. This has got potentially Earthquake. The problem with this is that, dude, it's really, really hard to scout with these moves. There's a world where maybe we should have went and got the other Mon first. I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. Hyper Voice probably won't kill. Okay, we can definitely Magic Leap this. Ooh, okay. Let me just, I'm going to hit it again just to see for speed purposes because it does have speed boost. Lower to 10. Okay, I'm gonna put animations back on. I mean, I'm not snapping up the first move I see. We got plenty of scouting time. That's good to know.
Do you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
Let me just get another notepad out. Okay, so Lumice, Hydro Pump. That's a possible move. Japan man, thanks for the 72. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh shoot, I'm not healed. We gotta be full HP, man. 9 defense is very concerning. Yeah, Rain Dish is interesting. Again, Hydro Pump Stab on this makes it a very interesting pick, but I would rather take like Water Spout. Okay, we can scout this. Learns a move at 9, so it'll have all of the moves. This is actually a great Mon to scout on because it quad resists. Overheat? Okay. Ice Ball. Learns a move at 5, so we'll have another move to get. Please miss. Do a different move, please. Oh, you were still locked in. Alright, we gotta run. Gotta run. Can you sketch? I could. But the later I wait for this, the harder it is to scout because we'll be doing more damage. So. Well, Hyper Voice, Revenge, and Magical Leaf are a pretty solid starting move pool here. And we have good speed. Okay. I think we probably take Water Spout, but I definitely, like right now, coverage-wise. Oh shoot. Coverage-wise. Okay. I don't really love that, especially since we're slower. Jeez. Okay. Oh wow. Thank you. All right, Dunsparce is off the table here. Yeah. We're definitely, I'm not really sold on, if we got extra sensory, maybe. If I saw extrasensory, I think that goes up to the top of the list. But I'm not. Psychic is resisted by a lot of things that I don't really love. Like steel. We have revenge for steel, but again, we're very... That makes us go second, which I'm not a huge fan of. Jump kick, okay. Yeah, this thing just doesn't have any damage. Okay. Please show me your fourth move, Salamence. Here we go. All right. Why am I fighting a Salamence? Is the Salamence illegal? Oh, sketch. There you go. You got it. This isn't Lanky Kong 64. That's a good April Fool's joke. Let me see what you guys did.
So you finally decided to sub. Pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and
It's just a
mighty
redirect rip,
Snug
dude.
Empire.
I was hoping you could play as Lanky Kong only. Hair cutter. Oh, red one. Plastic bag, Tyler. Thanks for the 36. You updated the Discord. Nice. Oh yeah, if we had compound eyes, that I would have picked up that Hydro Pump in like no time. 100%. When did you learn to move? Again, we could. Okay. Muddy water. Okay. That's an interesting one. I know Muddy Water can sell us out, but that's 10 PP versus the 5. That's interesting. We have options already. I'm gonna try to find the level 3 Salamence, actually. What will I sketch? Again, we have options already. Hydro Pump, Muddy Water are both good. Okay. Okay, that's Hydro Pump. Hail. Okay. But we will more than likely lose a star when we get rid of Sketch. Sketch is considered the highest ranked move in IronMON because it is any move. So, more than likely we will lose a star, but that doesn't matter to me. I do not care. We're looking for the level 3 Salamence, chat room. Because it's going to have 2 moves as opposed to 1. Well, it might have 1 as well. But I haven't had a Sketchmon in a really long time, so... Could be even a boat. Could be anything. Okay, the defense is a little meh, but Starmie is weak to... Oh, Salamence is weak here. Starmie's weak to actually a decent amount of things, but only 2 of them are physical. And there's not a lot of bug and ghost moves. There's a lot more special moves. Here we go. All right. No. Maybe you can actually, I don't know, but it doesn't do anything. I think it fails, so. Please tell me you lost Ice Ball or something. Iron Tail. Poison thing. Okay, cool. We got the moves. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We got the moves, gamers. We can leave. So Salamence doesn't have anything we want. Sandstorm. The top choices are Hydro Pump, Muddy Water, but we've just started, so. And this is one of those few experiences where we have to do our due diligence here. We don't get this opportunity on a good Mon very often. And we could learn something, and the first Mon we fight has like stab Shadow Ball and we lose. And that's just how it goes. Just could be one of those days, man.
The crowd's excitement is building over
Marsh.
the top prime sub. Ah!
Thank you for the 28. Okay, this is a little bit more awkward to scout. Can't use Magical Leaf here. So we're gonna have to do the level 8 probably, which is a little bit annoying. Yo, okay. This one we can scout. This one always has the same moves too. Ooh. Brother has no special defense. Yikes. Please don't crit. Sweet kiss. Okay, so far. Sky, thanks for the 83. Appreciate it.
Subscribe for 1 whole year.
All right, hopefully this thing doesn't shoot me down. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay, that thing has high attack too. That's really concerning. I don't know if we can scout that.
So you finally
Do I have a date? No. Sometimes I just like to wear a button-up, comfy, casual. Sometimes I just like to wear a t-shirt. Casual Wednesdays. Beast, thanks for the 63. I have a date with this. We're playing Abiotic tonight, so I have a date with Bird, Light, and Alan M. Oh, I forgot that they were here. Forgot that there was a Larpus. Okay, we can scout this. Holy crap. No, I don't think I will. Alright gamers, I gotta run ads, you know how it is. Once per hour, 3 minutes of ads. I'm just scouting. Nothing exciting. Since you convinced Bird to get Slay the Spire 2, he is going to play it at some point on his own. I have a feeling he will like it. The goal of him getting it was to play with us, so. That's the goal. Smack, thanks for the 104. I mean, it's just such a solid game. I feel like anybody can pick that game up and like it for the most part. Wow. Chat, I have something to tell you. I had a cheat meal last night. And it was so good, dude. I'm so glad I had it. I went and I got pizza. And then I got topper sticks. And it was my only meal of the day. Ooh. Oh, no! No! That happened during the ads, dude. Wow, that's so unfortunate. I had a feeling, dude. The special attack was low. The special defense was low. Oh, man. I knew the risks, man. Oh, this one had Psychic. That would have been interesting. Psycho Boost. Vital Throw. Psyduck had Overheat. Rock Slide. This also had Hydro Pump. Dang, dude. This thing had Crunch. That would have been an interesting one. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we probably would have taken the Pump out of all those moves, man. Pump or Muddy Water. Or Crunch, I don't know. Psychic as well. I think we probably take the Psychic, honestly, but... what can you do, man? I'm not upset. That's just, we knew the risks. We knew the risks. Are the move animations only in Kaizo? What do you mean? It's just vanilla. They're just, you just use those in the vanilla game. Oh, well. Of course that happens during the ad, dude. And this game wasn't doing move animations? Yeah, most people just turn them off, I guess. I don't know. I can't, it hurts my soul to play without animations. Genuinely. This is not looking good. Please use Eruption. Hopefully. Best at average. Have you ever played a Pokemon game before? Genuinely curious. I know you've come in recently to the stream, or has it just been a long time? What time is the update supposed to go on Pokemon Home, by the way? Does anyone know the exact time? I know it's supposed to go on April 2nd, but that could be like tomorrow, or it could be today, depending on when April 2nd is. What is 00 UTC? Okay, so we'll like know in 3 hours. I assume that if that is when the update is going live, I assume that's probably when we're going to get champions too, right? If I had to guess, we're probably going to get it April 8th, 00 UTC. That's when it starts? I see. Like I said, I'm game planning Tuesday night at 7. That's the vibe I'm getting. miss Toppers. Toppers is decent for like late night pizza, you know? Like the pizza was fine. The actual topper sticks were where it was really good. But yeah, before I died, I had that pizza. Holy moly, dude. You really appreciate unhealthy food when you haven't had it in a long time. I was like, this is fantastic. But also, I was like, I had it, I was content, and I was like, I don't need to have this again for a while, but it was very good. Back to my chicken. Oh, that's 12 hours. Holy crap, this is long maintenance. Like Diamond and Pearl. Got added to the Switch store? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, all those games have the animations, but people tend to just turn them off immediately. Probably should have pressed the counter button, but yeah, whatever. Oh. Taking the bug. It's bad for you and it's super expensive. Like I said, I definitely enjoyed my pizza. And my pizza and sticks or whatever. With this bug though. Holy. This is a very good reward. Too bad, Cook. Too bad. I hope Leagues is very fun for my RuneScape brethren. I don't think I've never done a single league before. It's one of those things where I think I would enjoy it, but also there's almost always something else happening when one comes out. Almost always. They are, but they're usually extremely different. Like each league, there's like a huge, basically a completely different system to play the game. And usually the XP is like boosted by a lot. Do I know the tracker does it for me? I don't have to do anything but press like 3 buttons together and it randomizes it for me. Base tracker. Is this what's the feeling about this leagues, Cook? Are people excited about it? I don't even know anything about it. I saw like a table with like a bunch of stuff on it, and people were like debating what it was or something. I don't know. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, I can't hit this thing. You start in Baltimore. Interesting. Really? That would be weird for me. That would be weird for me. Definitely not the first league I would jump into if that's what it was. Home. Home. But yeah, I will be in the champions' minds for at least, I would guess April and May are definitely going to be champions locked. Unless I needed that last time. The game is just cheeks, which I don't think it's going to be. What a moveset, dude. Again, I don't think it's going to be bad. There's so many aspects of it that I'm excited about. I'm dead. Whoops. Oh no. Anyways. Is all the downloadable stuff to run Kaizo in the Discord? You need to find a copy of the game. We don't provide that, but everything else is there. Then a Switch. Oh gosh. I will say this does not, you know, I don't even know how. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to find a legal copy of the game, is what all I will say. Dude, this thing's moveset is nuts. Mind Reader 2? Incredible. I see the AI use this move all the time. It must be good. Sonic Boom's great for scouting, though. Nice. Dude, imagine getting tickled by a scyther, dude. I feel like that would hurt. That would hurt, dude. I don't want to get tickled by a scyther. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he uses his, like, to cut down trees, man. I don't want anything touching me that cuts down trees in acupuncture. Here's some axes. Don't worry, you'll be fine. This is great for your skin. Why do I enter a rival's house? To reset encounter rate. Yo, okay. Needs a move at. Okay, so we want the. Alright, that's one okay move. I think Leech Life is underrated. It's not like insane, but. Whoa! Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I see you. I don't think the attack stat is very high. But gamers don't look. I'm just kidding. April Fools. He thought I was gonna do it. How's the runs going? We just started, so the real April Fools would be doing it. If there was a day that I could use it, it would be today. This is very true. I'm about to get April Fools by this Lombre. Jeez. That's not good. He did not. He lost on the first trainer. It was brutal. He might lose that move. See if we can find something else first. I mean, I don't think Crobat is the best. That was just... That run was... A lot of lucky things had to happen for Raimi to win that run. Not to, like, take away anything from Raimi. He's very good, but... You watch his Elite Four... It was a very, like... The enemies were doing weird stuff. Like, he got very fortunate that the AI kind of got screwy on some of the things. I think Crobat's a really good Mon, but I don't think it's, like, the best Mon because it was the first one to win Super Kaizo. I think it's definitely one that's very capable because it has an immunity. At the end of the day, you just got to get really lucky. Like, that's just what it comes down to. And Light did not get really lucky. That's just, that is, then be the breaks, you know? Okay, that's a good move. Oh, okay. Easy, buddy. Did I win Super Kaizo? No. Someone won Super Kaizo like a year ago, in like the summer of 2025. It was Raimi. Okay, this is a little bit bulkier-ish. We're not gonna... Well, no, it doesn't have the moves. Doesn't have the moves. If it had another special attack, I think I might turn this in this. What's the 4 optimal moves? It just depends on the Mon. The issue if you're a special attacker is you're never gonna have super effective coverage against a normal type. And the issue with physical is you just have a ton of contact moves most of the time. There's pros and cons to both. But like water is always going to have no physical counterparts for super effective. I think, is water the only, I guess dragon technically too. It's one of the reasons why people like to split a little bit more. Because things like water, dragon, normal will always have like one or the other. Not for healing. It is, I just don't use it. I don't like using it because it's not actually a part of the real game. So I try to avoid using things like that. Keyword try. Like I'll use the friendship guy for something like a return or something, but it's just a personal preference. Dude, Lombre, get out of here. Where's the... Telling the truth? You say that, but one of these days I'm gonna boot up the game and it's not gonna work. And you'll never know. I've already, like, the person that put together the quality of life thing has offered to add specific things for what I want. So if I ever did that, I would 1000% leave the nurse there and have it to where it doesn't work at all. Just so I could actually be like, yeah, see, look, it doesn't work. Leave me alone. Because it's so funny seeing people being like, why does he not know? I just wanted to say buzz off and then not do anything. What? Because it's funnier to see people talk about it. That's like the fun. Again, I really like this quality of life thing. I've always been like not a fan of the nurse. That's like always been the #1 thing about it I just don't like. Destiny Blonde? Okay, so it's Shadow Ball. When do you learn moves, Swampert? I know it's moves. I can't believe we have not found the level 8 yet. Leech Life Shadow Ball is all we're gonna have for attacking moves on Swampert. And I do not think that it is very high attack. So I'm gonna make the executive decision to send the Hitmontop. Unless there's something amazing in the left route. I don't think the Swampert's good. I hate saying that, but I don't think it's good. No, it doesn't take it away. It doesn't heal poison. Like, it doesn't change. It literally doesn't change anything other than a quality of life of constantly healing back and forth. It's literally just a quality of life thing, which again, I don't mind people using if they want to use it at the end of the day. Ooh. I just prefer not to because, I don't know, when I made the challenge, I was not expecting a ton of like things to make it. I want it to be a challenge, man. Because I think if you're gonna go down the list of, oh my gosh, if you're gonna go down the list of like quality of life features and things like that, then really you should just hard commit all out, dude. And I just think that's like a silly line to go down, right? Because you could just make an argument for adding a ton of things because it doesn't add anything to the challenge. Like, give yourself an item in your inventory that allows you to heal after every battle that's not in a dungeon. You know? Like, there's just, like, literally so many quality of life things you could put in that I think are just like, what are we doing right now? Whoo! Whoa! Holy, now here's a Pokemon. Now here's a guy, or a girl, actually. Jamantha, dude. Let's go. This is a Mon, dude. This is a really good Mon. Alright, excited to see how this goes. Little Timmy's gonna... I wouldn't be shocked, dude. We basically have Thunderbolt and Ice Beam on a good special attacker. This is a very good Mon. With one of the best abilities in the game. So I fully expect it to be like a Mon that will one-shot us somehow, some way. Let's find out. Shed Skin. We survived. Can we get a para? No chance, dude. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, that's concerning. Come on. Yes? Come on, one time.
Just subscribed for almost a year. Did you honestly think
Oh, I got a potion here.
the whole year?
I don't even know if we kill. That's why I potion. Oof. Alright. Water spout! What is going on? What the frick is going on, dude? Oh my gosh, man. Holy. Remember that question? Someone was like, what would be the 4 moves that you would put on a mine? I think this is probably one of them. Holy buckets. Wow. I know what you're saying. April Fool's Pie, when are you gonna tell us? The seed just randomly showed up, man. What the? This Mon is insane. All right, let's make a prediction. Wow, dude. Will Pie reach Brock's gym? Jeez Louise, man. This is genuinely one of the greatest Mons I've ever rolled. Genuinely. This is like, might be like top 3 Mons I've ever rolled. This is actually insane. Hold on, let me put the vitamins on before I forget. I should have put it on there. This could have saved me, honestly. We don't have any heals, but we have 1 heal. Holy buckets, man. This thing is nuts. The Humble Mac 10. Wow, dude. What an incredible Mon, dude. Alright. But could it be rifle at level 8? Let's find out. No. Nelson, thanks for the Prime Gaming sub. Oh, man. What is the coverage looking like? I don't know. Let me see here. Coverage calculator. Pokemon. So we have electric. I think the only thing we don't hit currently right now is Shedinja. I believe. I believe it's only Shedinja. Yeah, it's only Shedinja. So, assuming we don't run into Shedinja. Good luck. Thank you, gamer. All right, here we go. Powder snow out for shed, yeah. We get one. One of those had pressure. Interesting. I don't know which one it was, but one of them definitely had pressure. Beldum had it. This is the one. Gamers, some of you should know better. I am not attached. This is awesome, but the HP is concerning. And I just know better, man. I just know better. I will be so sad when this thing loses to Brock, but... There are two kinds of people. Loudred. All it takes, man, is one thing to live and hit me with a Dragon Rage. I have walked this path too many times, dude. There's no way this thing has, you know, electric absorb, right? She's on break. Don't want to bother her.
Just subscribed for almost a year.
Lil, thank you for the
Did you honestly
5
think
months.
that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
We really would like another item for healing. That works. I will absolutely take that.
So you finally decided to
Mary Jane, thanks for the 29. Don't get attached, chat room. Trust me. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't get attached. Trust. 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 What the? Here's the thing. I still have to press the right buttons. We already know how this goes. I could press the wrong button easily and lose. It's very, very possible. Okay. So I am going to... I'm not going to mess around. I don't want to have to walk all the way back, but I'm not going to mess around. Let's not be dumb. I don't know why. Maybe it has, you know, pressure or something. We are out of Dragon Rage range. The classic. Does anyone remember what we fought in the lab? Because this was the Celio seed. I don't remember. I'm just going to go fight this guy and just try to get a level. We have like no XP, so we're probably not going to level up. Okay, so I'm actually going to go fight the rival, and this is why we're going to fight the rival now. There's a higher chance that we get a benefit from fighting the rival than we do from fighting the dude on the gatekeeper, because we're probably not going to get to 18, and we have a higher chance of hitting 18 against the rival than we do against the other guy. So there is an item, but I doubt the item changes anything for us. So we're going to do this first. This actually makes sense to me. Like 18 versus the... Oh my gosh. Here we go. For some reason, I thought I was fighting myself. I don't know why. Okay. Goodbye, buddy. All right, what's the move? Hyper Fang. I mean, I think at the end of the day, Powder Snow is kind of, it has PP, which is nice. But I think having some level of a physical move is probably better. Because again, yesterday was a great example, right? You watched Light play and he ran into all special defense mons that had no defense. So having something that can hit actually will help. And we'll have plenty of other opportunities to improve Hyper Fang. But it's a pretty hard-hitting move. And the tracker agrees, chat room. 5-star mon. Plus 1 star. Yeah, there was nothing he could do in that Elite Four run. That's just how it be. The tracker never lies. Dude, getting to the Safari Zone on April Fools is gonna feel so weird. This is not like a joke challenge, but it feels like it. This is a mon that, like, you dream of. Like, this is a mon, had I rolled this mon for, like, Kaizo IronMON, I'd be thinking, can we win? Like, we gotta get past Brock. I'm not trying to get attached, but this is one of the best mons I've ever seen. The HP is the only thing I'm really concerned about right now. That I may have sent Light a message where I'm like, hey man, 9 o'clock Central Time for Abiotic, but it might be a little bit later if this mon goes somewhere. And then I just like, but as I type this message, I realize, oh my gosh, I'm getting attached. We haven't even gone past Brock yet. This is a problem. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? All right, gamers, you have 5 minutes. Will I defeat the Brock? Okay, that's a good item. All right, gamers, we're gonna get ads done out of the way now, because we're gonna have to wait 5 minutes anyways for the prediction. And I'll see you on the flip side. I'm gonna go get a protein bar and a coffee. Parallax. Rossi, for thanks for the 36 months.
Think that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
All right, Light. You know when you always would get mad at people for being like, wow, this mon is insane, dude. Broken Mon. I know why you got upset, because this was the actual Mon you were wanting people to see. .44 HP is concerning. All of you guys more. It's alright, Fan Greg. I always fight for you, the people of Lights chat. I will always be a defender. Man, there's a ton of people jinxing this run right now.
So you finally decided to sub? A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire.
Fran, thanks for the 61. Brother! Why are you leaking, dude? I realized it in the middle of me typing it that I had gone too far. Paul, thanks for the 33. I realized it, dude. Oh. All right. Alright, time to pause my music. I'm gonna put on the old Pokemon music now. Alright, we're going in. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna mash buttons. Shirt suits me? Oh, thank you, gamer. I'm gonna press the water spout button. I'm gonna press it again. Ooh, it's faster. Wow, that thing has a lot of HP. All right, we are now back in Dragon Rage range, chat room. We have used 2 of our spouts. It's time. This is not free in the slightest. I am expecting sadness, dude. Honestly. It's time. One man stands in the way, and his name is Cruisy. Right off the bat, dude. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. This is why. Why we're alive! We're alive! No way! We're alive! What? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I understand. Okay, this is where my brain is at. We fought this at 11. It learned one move. We could go for a heal. I mean, we guarantee hit kill on this. I think we got to go for a heal and hope that it uses protect. Huge miss. Huge miss. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I cannot believe that we survived. I don't know why we are alive right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh. Stab self-destruct, man. Okay, so Spark is, what is this? 32, it's like slightly stronger, but it's contact, so we're gonna go Ice Beam. Huge, that might have been a huge crit. This has been not an easy, this has been all big mons. Wow, what the fudge? Okay, well, that's concerning. We can't get freezes in drought either. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. What is this Brock? I'm just waiting for the ace to be Shedinja. I am just... Again, we're gonna do Ice Beam because of no contact. Let's go! Dude, I thought the moment I saw self-destruct, I thought we were cooked. I cannot believe that we survived. I cannot believe that we survived that self-destruct, dude. I do not understand. Just absolutely incredible, dude. Holy moly, dude. Wow. I cannot believe we're alive. That Snorlax has literally 0 physical attack. Wow. You know, honestly, it would be very fitting for us to get a run like this and lose right before the Safari Zone as a good April Fool's joke by the game. Wowzers, dude. What do we got? Sunspore, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I don't understand. How much did I pay Brock? Dude, that Brock had all 500 BSD Pokemon for the most part. The coughing and even the Tangela is like 400 plus. Oh my goodness, man. Holy crap. And it started out with the drought was really, really brutal. That was absolutely brutal. No, we're not attached. Talking up. Bro, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you, dude. I don't want to hear it from you. This man took an hour and a half to decide whether to use an elixir or not to use an elixir, and then ended up going back on what he was going to do. I don't know, chat. Do we keep the elixir? What if the worst case scenario happens, dude? What if the literal worst case scenario happens? Doesn't even come close to needing the elixir, by the way, on Geo's gym. Doesn't even come close, man. This guy over here. Yep. Is this thing cracked? This is a good mon. Oh. We need to get like a PP item. PP max for water spout, and then we can start talking. If it ever takes me an hour and a half to make a decision in IronMON, let it be known that I'm being held hostage by the pineapple himself, and I'm being held against my will. Okay? Just know that it's not me. The Illuminati got me, dude. That's an AI version of Iateyourpie if that ever happens. Dude, I really enjoyed watching Latorius do his thing. But there should never be any decision in any of IronMON that should take you an hour and a half. I'm sorry. Just won't be me. Oh. This thing has to be close to 6 stars? No. It did, dude. Brother, I want you to know, I'm trying to help you. I am trying to help you. I literally had your stream up, and there was a stretch where you took, I literally counted. You took 20 minutes, and then I came in and told you, like, make a decision. And then you did it again for another 30 to 40 minutes. I think you literally do not understand how much time you do. It was at least an hour. Go back, I challenge you. I challenge you to go and watch your VODs and then see if you can sit through you sitting there pacing back and forth for an hour. I challenge you, dude. No, you're such a liar. You're such a liar. I literally had your screen up and you stayed in the same spot for 20 minutes. I literally watched it. I rewinded while I was live streaming to see until I came in. It was 20 minutes. Brother, I looked at this. You didn't move. You didn't move. I literally rewinded in the middle of the stream, dude. I mean, gamer, you're gonna lose this one, man. You literally left the tower 3 hours into the run. You literally played 30 minutes of content versus 2.5 hours of not playing the game after you left the tower. The first hour you were yapping about something. And then you went in and the tower should take you about 30 minutes to do. And you left at the 3 hour mark. Gamer, again, this is an intervention. If you want to play that way, that's fine. But you 100% have no time. Your time awareness is 0. Again, fight me all you want to, dude. But I know what I saw with my own 2 eyes, dude. Maybe pineapples don't have clocks, dude. It's very possible. All right. It's possible that the pineapple might have no awareness with that response. Wait. You knocked something over while you were inside the dungeon? Brother, you were how does that happen, dude? Can anyone confirm this that watched the stream that he talked about this for 20 minutes? Gamer, all I know is you were in the same spot for 20 minutes and all I saw was the chat talking about elixirs and mega elixirs. And you were there and you were talking to chat and your face was on the screen. It wasn't turned around like this. I know when you're not there because your webcam's looking like this. And the entire time the screen, the pineapple was forward facing. It was not backwards. He knocked over his beef. How does that take 20 minutes? Listen, I knocked some food on the floor and that whole entire experience took 20 minutes plus another 40 to decide on what I needed to do. Oh my gosh. Chat room, I'm gonna have you know. Oh my gosh. We're gonna play Abiotic tonight, but it's actually going to be an intervention. Come sit down, Light. Where's the lab, dude? Where's the lab? Where's the stuff? Sit on the couch. Like, we need to have a conversation. Oh my gosh. Gamer, at the end of the day, whether it was the play or not, that's not the point. You just have it should never take an hour to make that decision. Go over the decisions, debate it for like 5 to 10 minutes, commit, and then don't change your mind. I know that like everything you're doing is genuine 100%, but those decisions should not take an hour. It should just be like the pros and cons. Make a decision and don't doubt yourself. It did! Gamer! Gamer, I want you to keep track. Go and watch your VOD. And I want you to keep track of all the times you didn't do any battling in that. The Senators scored gave up more goals than trainers that you fought for an hour's time. That is not a made-up thing. The Senators literally gave up more goals than trainers you defeated from the moment they began the fight, dude. It isn't. It is not made up, dude. Dude, I'm a Sens fan. All right, I'm gonna... All right. No, I've said my piece to light, which took me a literal 2 minutes. Look how I can do that, and then I can move on. All right. All right, let's do a prediction here. Ooh. Will Pie find 4+ item? We'll give you 2 minutes for this prediction. Do you only believe that's a good deal? I mean, this is like basically a 50-50 in my eyes. Should we heal? Did we not? Oh, shoot, we didn't. Good call. Oh. Potion? What move am I hoping for at 30? Another good special attack that hits Shedinja. I mean, anything that hits Shedinja, honestly, is what we're going for at this point. While this prediction is finishing. All right. Let's go. I mean, I would like an improvement on Spark, but I think that's being greedy. I honestly just want some level of shed coverage. That's like the big thing for me. What was that item? Was that a extra ball? What was that? Okay. Hello? There we go. That's 2. So I'm actually going to, typically I don't do this, but I'm going to fight the lead-off trainers first. Because I want to just clear the path and I kind of want to know what my PP situation is. That's 3. That's huge. All right. All right. Yeah, the PP situation is a lot better, but I'm gonna try to save again. We want to save the elixir for like Erica. Yo, it's Angela. And this is why I want to fight these first, because I want to have water spout at full power in case we run into something really weird. Okay. Okay, so let me do some math. So it's like, I think we have to water spout again. Spark would have been very close, and I don't want to risk it. Don't love that for us. Okay, we're still at 3. Okay, so now we need to start using other moves. I want to keep water spout for other things. Oh, that had pressure. That's annoying. And honestly, this is the kind of Mon that I feel we can be a little bit more aggressive. Whoa. That thing is very, very bulky. Hopefully Hyper Fang doesn't have contact here. That was very, very bulky. Okay. Dude, it's doing the thing again. Was it nothing? I didn't even see what the item was. What did we get? So it's 3. I believe that's it. Revive. Okay, doubters win this one. This is always a close one, man. Again, high BST Mon, but again, oh wow. Whoa, okay. That is interesting. Good info. We got very lucky, dude. We do have a poison heal, but that was concerning. I want to say Spark can probably get this kill here. It's a baby bee. I understand it resists, but I think we can get the kill. Okay. Okay. All right. What do I want to do here? Again, this is another lower. I mean, this one's a little bit higher BST, so I'm going to use Ice Beam. The other one was like 270 BST. Okay. Okay. Oops. This should still be fine. Nice. Yeah, I think using Hyper Fang there on smaller Pokemon is good. We want to get to 30. I'm actually a big believer that you don't want to full clear this. I know some people like to go for the full clear, but I'm a big believer that you want, like, this is very easy EV stuff that you can give to your, and again, this mod we can play, I think, pretty aggressive with. We have a really good spread, we have really good movement. If I can get a little bit greedy with leading XP for my other mon. Okay, this is a big move. Mega Punch. Nope. Rip. Lamau? Okay. Dude, my microphone is doing that thing again. I don't understand, dude. Like, I think fighting the 21 here is better because of the fact that you don't want, this is, you want to leave trainers that have a lot of other, like, trainers available. We're going to be leaving soon, so I'm going to use the Spout. All right. What's the furthest I've gotten on a run? Okay, we're gonna Ice Beam here. I understand Water Spout kills, but we want to keep that. I'm gonna try and get to 31, and then I think we bail. Okay, we just fought this. Okay, so I am going to fight. Oh man, I'd be leaving There's still a lot of XP. Not a lot of XP. All right, we're gonna get to 31 and then we're gonna call it. This is the final trainer. Centric. So that, I think that leaves 3 trainers. Yeah. Cool. Very good. All right. Okay. Ah, dude, the mic is doing the thing, man. I don't understand why it's doing it now. Oh. Oh, all right. Let's see how this goes. All right. I don't know. It was working for a while. I just think I would not be shocked if the actual I potentially got bad luck and the mixer that I have is just like its battery is really poor. The one thing I don't like about these mixers is that they are powered specifically through the PC instead of plugging into an outlet, and so I think the power is just like it's up and down. Like again, when I changed the spot to where it was plugged into, it started no problems for like days, literal days, like no issues whatsoever. And then yesterday it started doing it again, just randomly. I mean, I find hubs to be actually worse. They're like feel really weird. Go in between the USB and PC. You're saying like you can plug a USB into like an outlet and then it'll give you power from that? Because if there's stuff, I might have to look into that then. Okay. All right. Okay. Am on the hub? No. So my thing is USB-C to USB-C. I don't know. So here's my thing. It goes in spurts, and for the most part, I don't really care too much. Most people don't even notice it unless I say something. But it's just like, there are certain days where it is definitely more annoying than, and it's just hard to be like, oh. But I'm going to be, this mixer that I got was literally a holdover, or like it was literally just supposed to be there for, as a placeholder until the Pro is coming out soon, and it's supposed to be really good. So my hope is that the Pro is going to just fix the problem. So I don't want to like invest too much into really other solutions until that happens. And then if I'm still having problems then we might have to look into another option, right? Jim was a pivot. We caught it. Okay, this thing had rough skin. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can find some solutions to the audio problem. We're gonna, ooh, okay, that's good to know. We should be fine. I'm gonna beat Misty. I know this is gonna make some of you sad. But I'm gonna beat Misty, and I'm gonna like take some time to see if I can figure out what's going on with this. And then I'm gonna cut. And then we'll be back later tonight for Abiotic, is what I'm thinking. Maybe some other stuff before Abiotic. It'll be just Twitch only though. I'm pulling a Latorius. Well, if I just have stuff I need to take care of, and I would rather take care of that stuff off stream than sit here on stream. So I'm looking really hot. Thanks, man. It's the skincare, dude. I put my cucumbers on and the face mask, you know. I did that to start the day. It's this. I got some floor beef to take care of. But let me see here. A facial cleanse. Dude, skincare, I wish I did actual more skincare stuff. I think that's one of those areas wish I was a little bit more knowledgeable on. Is that pressure? Freaking pressure, dude. Did I accidentally mute myself? No. You wash your face with Gatorade? Plants agree, dude. Walgreens. Have we scouted the Safari Zone yet? Gamer, we haven't even beat Misty. Holy moly. Some of you, I understand the excitement. We have a very cool Mon. We are so far away from the Safari Zone right now. I have seen Mons. Salty had, some of you probably remember this. Salty had a melodic that was insane a few weeks ago. And it lost to like, was it Mirror Code or something? I don't remember, but it was garbage. I love this Mon, don't get me wrong, but we are so far away from even thinking about that right now. Flash Fire Jinx into Crit Thunder, yeah. So most of our moves have absorb abilities that exist that can own them, like electric and water. And all it takes is for us to run into one of those with something really strong and then we lose.
You just subscribed for almost a year. Pitiful fool. Did you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for one whole year?
Unwritten page, thanks to 12. No, I mean, we'll look at, typically I'll look at Safari before we start thinking about, like when I have to learn cut. Did the Mets lose again today? I was actually rooting for the Mets today because they're playing the Cardinals, or I think they're playing the Cardinals. They were playing the Cardinals. Nice. You'll love to see the Mets lose. They don't know how to hit. The Brewers are looking good, man. We've had a ton of injuries and we're still looking good. All right, gamers, you have 1 minute left. Get your predictions in. How do we have injuries already? Well, we lost one of our starting pitchers in spring training, and then we lost our, I think Churio plays center field. He's a fielder, who's probably our best player on offense. And then we lost Vaughn, our first baseman, to a weird injury. And both of them are out for like a month. And we're still 5-1. It's pretty sick. Brewers are deep, man. We'll see how deep we are, but I'm excited to lose to the Dodgers in the playoffs yet again because their roster is 10 times better than ours. Hey man, you should be 6-0. How'd you lose to the Rockies in a series, dude? It's time to give up on the season, honestly. Okay, yeah, anything that's high BST, I'm gonna use Water Spout on. It's just, there's no reason not to, especially we want to get out of using heals here. Okay, this we can use Ice Beam. I have to become the doobie. What, you know what they say, man, about, you know, becoming the villain. Okay, I fought this earlier, level 15, and we killed it just fine. I'm gonna go again. I want to keep some. We fought this earlier. Ooh, okay. We have the Chesto Berry. That works out. This might be a damage roll though. Okay. Oof. I'm gonna mark that down. High speed def. A lot of HP. Okay. And we do have shed skin, so that is very nice. Okay, Umbreon. That's why we keep the water spouts. Excuse me? That's annoying. Okay. How do I want to do this? It's got like okay attack. Let's... I could Hyper Fang this because it's got decent attack and it's got... But I mean, Water Spout's value is going down real quick right now. Ah, there's the heal. Ah, we might have to use a heal on this. I mean, it's 2 ice beams away. Here's the thing. Worst case scenario, I have to use a heal on this anyways. I'm going to check its defense. Yeah, okay, good. That's why I wanted to check. It has no defense. Cool. That's why we took Hyper Fang. That's the ace? Woo! That was a crit. Holy, that is a lot of HP. Mega HP, dude. And we're gonna do our best to not use a heal here. Crit absolutely could have mattered, yeah. Ice Beam again. We still don't have an answer for Shed, which she could have. Okay. It is slightly better, but it's contact. It's barely better. And so because it is barely better, I don't want to use it in situations where they're about the same. Easy. All right. Dragon Claw.
Just subscribe for all.
That's an interesting... I mean, I don't think we take that, honestly.
Did you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for
Yeah.
one
If
whole
year? Meek, thank you for the 26 months. I appreciate you. If we could learn it, I don't think we take it. And the reason why is I think it doesn't really add much coverage. It doesn't give us Shedinja coverage. And I would rather have that on the pivot. Like, I don't think we're desperate for moves right now. The only move that I really want to take is like Ninja coverage. It doesn't add any coverage and it's contact, and it's a good move to put on our what's it called? Our pivot. All right, here's the deal. I was not planning to stream this short. I was planning to go up until Abiotic tonight, but I have some things I need to take care of that popped up, and I potentially will maybe look into this audio thing. But so we're gonna be back later tonight. It will be a Twitch only stream. This run will continue on Friday. Thursday's my normal day off. But we'll continue. There will be a stream tonight of Abiotic for sure. And then I will be back again. Friday will be when we continue this run, because Thursday is going to be my day off. So Friday, I didn't want to rush this either. Like, I would be rushing to try to get to Safari before Abiotic, and we'd be cutting it pretty close. So I think that's honestly the best call. I might be live before Abiotic with some like champions breakdown stuff into Abiotic. So there's a chance I come back in a couple hours or even an hour or so. It depends on how long this stuff takes. So but yeah, let me see where we are going. I'm gonna send you somewhere. Oh, perfect. 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 I know the perfect stream to go to. We're gonna go raid this guy, and we're gonna raid with Love the Stream. We're gonna raid with Love the Stream. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I can pay it out. I got it. I got it. I will be back later tonight with the Abiotic. Sorry for the small stream. There might be a stream bet later. And have a good one. Bye-bye. Go say hi to my good friend Kuiper for me, all right? I never get to raid this guy. Anyway, bye-bye.